Hello and welcome to Adam Talks About Interesting Stuff number 2. In the background we have some Star Conflict gameplay, which is a new free-to-play game that I saw on Steam. It's sort of like a shooty spaceship flying game thingy online. It's kind of like EVE Online, except it's not open world, it's only shooting people. It's quite fun. So I thought you guys might want to see that. I'm going to kick straight off with today's topic, which is sort of going to start with Google Glass, which is basically these glasses that you put on, and well, they do lots of different things, but one of the major things they do is they can show stuff you want on the lens, so you can read it without having to get your phone. That's like the weather or a text message, and I think you can hook it up to your phone to show like text messages, calls, maybe even Facebook. And you can also take photos and videos. It's got a little camera which is either touch activated or voice activated on the side, and it lets you view them as well, and you can share them to Twitter or Facebook or whatever other social networks there are, on YouTube as well. But that kind of got me thinking about sort of like, I know I kind of talked about technology a bit last time, but I'm going to keep going with it this week. So it got me thinking about like futuristic technology, and is technology ever going to get to the point where we start sort of using it more than we sort of ethically should? So what I mean by that is, like, the Google Glass concept could in 10-20 years basically turn into a prosthetic eye that you could take out your real eye and put in this prosthetic eye, but this prosthetic eye could tell you like everything around it. It could tell you the weather, it could tell you the time, so it would eliminate, it would be a massive help. But I was thinking, are we ever going to get to the point where people will actually replace their own body parts with bits of metal or fibre, whatever, clever material, carbon fibre, things like that? Because it relates well to the game Deus Ex Human Revolution, which is one of my favourite games of all time. Yeah, it's good, play it, please. And basically, in that game, people have augmentations which enhance their strength, speed, dexterity, loads of different things. So you can get new arms, new legs. Arms make you stronger. I mean, there's one thing in the advert where this woman has prosthetic hands which allow her to play the piano perfectly. So I was thinking, would it ever get to the point where people would willingly cut off their own body parts and for them to be replaced with metal? And so it's a kind of interesting ethical discussion, that. I mean, I'm not sure I would. I think if you go too far down that route, you could just be a brain in a metal body, which you could end up just having a brain. I mean, everything else about you could be augmented. You could have like metal hands and metal head and everything. And I think it's sort of the nature of being human comes into this, because once you start cutting off bits of yourself and putting bits of other inorganic stuff on instead, you take away the fact that you're human. And that is my phone ringing in the background. Hope you can't hear it. I'm going to ignore it unless they ring my mobile, which I'm recording on, which will then completely screw up this recording. Hopefully they won't. Okay, continuing with this. Yeah, so it's kind of an interesting thing, and well, would it be legal to do that, or would you only be allowed to have these special sort of implants, if they ever do exist, if you've lost your legs, arms, eyes in war or some freak accident? Yeah, so it's a kind of weird discussion, all sparked by this Google Glass thing, which is another massive sort of jump in technology. Hopefully they'll start mass producing it soon. I bet it's only like a concept at the moment, but it looks pretty damn amazing. So yeah, this is a bit of a short one, but I don't know, it's just a bit of ethics instead of just me talking about interesting things. So if you watch this and you like it, please give the video a like, and if you have any other views, or if you would like to agree with my views, please do not hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section below. So I'd like to thank you very much for listening and watching. Adam talks about interesting stuff, and I will see you next time.